it was a rude awakening, but we have had to wake up quickly because what we've seen in the last few weeks has been nothing short of unprecedented, unconstitutional. Some have called it a coup, and that is not a wrong statement. What we're seeing right now is an all-out assault on the rule of law, everything that it says in the Constitution, on due process. And I say this, I'm a former law professor. I don't use these terms lightly. And so those of us who know the law at all, if you talk to lawyers in your family or in your circles, they will tell you something similar. It is shock and awe right now. And unfortunately, we in the Democratic Party are in the minority across the board. And in the House of Representatives, being in the minority in a majoritarian institution means that we don't really have a lot of power. But over the last 3 weeks, I've stepped up as a freshman to try to make the case to my colleagues that we need to do more, that we need to be more aggressive. No, we can't pass bills right now. We might not be able to successfully sue, but we still have to get out there and try. We have to message the way that Republicans have always messaged, using our limited tools right now, because Americans are confused. They're a little bit shocked by what's happening, and a lot of them are getting the message, whether it's from the mainstream media that's now been totally co-opted by Donald Trump. I mean, they're giving settlements to him, they're paying him out. And of course, the right wing media, which is basically propaganda at this point, people think this is just about efficiency, and it's not. And I'll just give you the simplest way I can think of this. It may be the case that we want to decide to make cuts to USAID, but under the Constitution, we don't allow one person, whether that's the president or an unelected special government employee, to make that decision. That is a body, that an agency that was created by Congress. It was funded by Congress. And if they want to defund USAID, they need to come back to Congress and ask us to do it. And the Republicans have the majority. They have the ability to get this done. So the problem is not defunding USAID. Yes, I disagree with that. That is not what the problem is. The problem is that Elon Musk has taken over our government and is flipping switches to turn off agencies, to turn off funding in violation of the law, in violation of Article 1 of the Constitution. And for those of you who remember back to elementary school, Congress has the exclusive power to create laws and to appropriate funds. No one, not the president, certainly not a special employee like Musk, gets the power to take that away from us. And so that's what this is ultimately about. But this has been daunting, and the most unusual, I think, opening term of anyone in the history of the United States, because we've never seen anything like this before. And so I appreciate you right now for standing up. I see we have 1,100 plus people on this call. I was out at a rally earlier in Irvine, and it was a spontaneous rally. A little flyer went around. It started with 20, it turned into 100, and by the end of this, by the time I left, there were well over 1,000 people there. We're seeing that motivation. We're seeing that fear. We need more of it, because we need to right now light a fire, both for fellow Democrats, but also for the handful of Republicans out there who might do the right thing. And I will say, I think that the people power that you all represent might be the thing that saves us from losing our democracy right now.